We're being nature today, and I thought I'd just quickly film a video. I stopped and got some lovely grapes on my way. So check out these babies. These are beautiful grapes. So I got these lovely grapes. I am getting back into hydrating the body, and I wanted to just quickly put those away. I wanted to do a short video today on cancer because a few years ago they diagnosed me with skin cancer, and at first it can be very, very scary, and there's a lot of things going through your mind, and sometimes they just feel conventional medicine right away just, pushes you into doing a treatment. I had a number of, was sent for surgery, had a number of moles removed, and they just kept taking more and more out. And I kept popping more and more skin cancers. I popped more ovarian cysts, had endometriosis, and I'm thinking, what is going on here? My health just seems to be declining. I was sick a lot, had pneumonia, and just taking lots of antibiotics, lots of medications. And this is why I'm doing this video. I've lost a great friend to cancer a few years ago from colon cancer, and it's one of the most preventable. A number of my family members have had heart attacks, and I'm doing this video for these people. And I have been sent through conventional medicine. I've been sent through the merry-go-round, and what I've come to realize through my research and immense research is that there is an alternative way, a natural way. And I've done everything. I've done, and I didn't do any of the chemos or radiations. That just didn't make sense to me. And I'm not a doctor. I want to put that out there. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, so this is not medical advice. And but I don't think that you need to be a doctor to help people. So this is my video today. I want to talk a little bit about cancer. Conventional medicine, in my opinion, they are just treating. They are just giving you medication just to put a band-aid on it. But I want to look at the cause. What's the cause of these headaches? What's the cause of these ovarian cysts? What's the cause of the cancer? What's the cause of any disease? And this may be a loaded video in such a short period of time, but I would say disease and cancers is a lack of oxygen to the body, maybe a lack of happiness, and it may be due to high stress, and also a very acidic lifestyle and diet. What I did, I'm going to share my own experience. When I was diagnosed with ovarian cysts, endometriosis, skin cancer, I went through the conventional medicine route, and it didn't work. It maybe worked for a short period of time, but the symptoms always came back, and even worse. So I started looking into natural remedies, and I changed my diet, I changed my lifestyle, but the diet was one that I'm really focusing on, and it's about detoxing the body. See, what happens is when the body becomes really acidic, we can feel pain, we start getting symptoms, and this means that the body is highly inflamed. So we now need to go to an anti-inflammatory diet and lifestyle. And what this means is bringing in a lot more raw foods, and that is because raw foods contain a high amount of oxygen, water content, and antioxidants. But it's also what we tell our mind and reducing the stress in our lives, because stress can also be very acidic, as well as feelings of hate, gossip, worry. That can also be very acidic. Fear. So I really encourage you just to take your time and research, because knowledge is power, and the cancer industry is $1 billion industry. I want to just leave an analogy. So I got the river to my right here. If we think of ourselves as being a river, each of us as a river. Now, if we dumped, say, junk food, dead animals, Coca-Cola with a pH of 3, I believe, our blood is more on the alkaline side of chemistry. So our body has to work to always maintain that alkaline pH for our blood. If it didn't do that, we would die. So it always has to be about a 7.4 pH. Now, just like a river, if we continually dump oils, junk food, dead animals, processed foods, now that river has to work really hard to maintain a pH. And if we just keep dumping in that river, it's gonna lose its ability to filtrate. It's gonna slow down that river. And sooner or later, that river is just gonna become a big stagnant sewage. So this is my best way of explaining it to you guys. I hope it makes sense. But if we look at our body as a river, and whatever we put in our river, either gonna bring health or disease. We wanna be putting in the best nutrients as possible. So Coca-Colas, the processed food, junk foods, processed meats, dead animals, if we're throwing that in our river every day, it's gonna become backed up, and the river is gonna lose its ability to flow and filter. And what filters water? Sand. So if we look at the skin and our kidneys, our eliminative organs, our filtering organs, that can be the sand that is filtering out these toxins, this waste matter. But if our river becomes so polluted, it will become stagnant. It can't flow, it can't pump, and therefore it can't clean itself through the sand, through our kidneys, through our skin. And then what happens is, if that river becomes filled with so much waste, then we can get lots of bacteria, lots of fungus, lots of yeast, lots of parasites, and that's just nature's way of trying to clean up its environment. So I hope this makes sense for you guys, but I like to look at my body as a river, and what do I want to put in my river? Exercise is really important too, to pump the lymphatic system, which is our gigantic sewer system of the human body. Exercise helps to pump it, to keep it flowing, to keep that river flowing, but it's what you put in it every day that matters. So lots of fresh fruits, vegetables, greens. This is where the minerals are, the antioxidants, and this is what's gonna help us maintain a clean river. And if you throw, say you throw processed food in that river and it's clean, it's gonna try to filter it out right away. So when I started eating a lot more clean, a lot more raw, 100% raw foods of green juices, vegetables, then I started feeling the impact if I had a processed food or junk food. I didn't feel so good after eating it. So it is important that we get in a lot of fresh fruits, vegetables, leafy greens. And if you think that your river, or you find that your river is really polluted, or say you've been diagnosed with cancer or any type of disease, this is the body's way of actually protecting itself. The body can store these cysts, these cancers, so that it doesn't flow toxins all over the body. So the body is really intelligent. It has a way of protecting itself and storing these pockets of mucus, acidic waste in the body. And if you find that your body is really backed up lymphatically, say your river is really polluted, then you may want to take a break. You may want to give your body a break and just go on juices, vegetable juices or fruit juices. And this will give your digestive tract a break, and it'll give you a chance to heal and start regenerating the body. So just a short video today on cancer and disease. It's about bringing in a lot more oxygen, a lot more alkaline foods, and loving yourself as well, and doing things that bring you happiness and less stress. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be alkaline, be yourself, and be getting in some raw food today. Cheers.